Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm a minute late, and also sorry if you hear the construction sounds. I live in a construction zone. Nothing we can do about that today. Um, I'm Ob. I'm a co-founder here at Dandelion, and I run this live marketing series every Thursday at 3 p.m. Central European Time, which is 9 a.m. Eastern in the USA. Oh boy. It's loud for me. I don't know if it's loud for you guys. But so we are a digital marketing agency. We focus specifically on sustainable brands. And we have a lot of content on YouTube, from these off-the-cuff lives from me to Courtney's monthly video where she does really cool research into the best platforms, and a weekly podcast on environmental issues that we should be focusing on solving as small business owners. If you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, and comment. I promise it's not always construction zone world when it's loud here. But if you have any questions, during this live or on any of them, please feel free to drop them in the comments or reach out to us. We are very, very easy to find on the internet. If you search Dandelion Branding, you'll see my face and Courtney's face just kind of pop up there. Sorry, it's very loud. Oh. Okay, let's go. So today we're going to talk about lead generation funnel and what that looks like. So in last week, I talked to you about your freebie. And if you didn't watch that one and you don't really know how to make a freebie, go watch that one after this, because it doesn't really matter how good your funnel is if your freebie sucks. So you need to make sure that you know exactly how to make that work. So right now I'm going to stay focused on the lead generation basics, because once you're generating leads the way that we do it at Dandelion, you're just giving great content and value all the time. So this method is really for brands that have a consistent content marketing strategy that they're working with. So don't try to generate leads for a single sale. You want to think way bigger than that with your lead generation and your lead generation funnel. So, and I'm talking about generating leads, which is like super marketing lingo, right? So let's think of it in kind of a softer way, because it's so easy to be like, I'm generating leads. But what you're doing is communicating with people. You are offering something to your audience that will allow them to see you as an entity that they trust moving forward, which is huge. People really look to the brands that they trust to help them make decisions in their life. And as a sustainable business, you are an entity they can trust, right? Absolutely. You're not tricking them. And you're not treating them like a lead. You're not treating them like they're just like a money bag that you're just pulling endlessly from. That's not a sustainable way to run your business. But you are running a business. So this is, so lead generation is a really, really important and a really great way to bring people into your brand and help them get to know you, and also get to know them and what your audience likes to wants to learn about and what they can expect from you. I'm really sorry. This wasn't supposed to happen. It's really loud. So to be honest, lead generation can get as complicated as you want it to. I really like the complicated ones as much as I like the simple ones. So they both kind of hold a place in my heart. Sometimes there's 4 steps, or sometimes there's only one, and I love them both, but I also just love logistics. So don't judge me. But let's talk about what you need for a really basic lead generation. You can always make it more complicated later. You need a freebie, which is what we talked about last week. That is the most important and probably the hardest thing. What does your audience want? Give it to them without giving away your cart, because what else will your horse pull? Yeah. You need a landing page with an email sign up. A lead generation isn't like a push to make a sale. It can be, but that's not a lead, that's a sale. So a landing page with an email sign up. We prefer to use email because it's a way to communicate with your audience in an ongoing fashion. Again, you do need to have an ongoing content marketing strategy in order for this to make a lot of sense for your business. You also want a thank you page with a secondary CTA. That secondary CTA can be where you ask for money, or where you can push a sale, or where you can push them deeper into lead generation if you have a high ticket backend solution. It's good, especially if you have a low ticket option. This is where it can get more complicated with that secondary CTA. So, but make sure you have one. It could be joining a Facebook group, or it could be making a purchase, totally up to you, and whatever makes sense with the freebie that you're offering. And the last thing you need is an email marketing journey that introduces your new lead to your product or service over time. So it's like lead generation, but at some point, you have to start talking about what you sell and what you do. So you're giving something for free, and then you're introducing the free thing, then you introduce yourself, and then you introduce your product and share how your product can be beneficial. These things are really, really, really great for your brand. This email marketing journey, flow, automation, whatever, we use Klaviyo, so it's called a flow. That's a non-spawn for Klaviyo, but I love them. They make it very, very easy to make lead generation, like embedded forms, and also flows, and also lists and data. I love Klaviyo. Anyway, so you want to really put your time and attention into your freebie and your email marketing journey. Optimization should happen on your landing page, absolutely. But those two pieces outweigh everything else. A quality piece of content that you're giving away for free. See my last video, that's not free. Giving your email is not free. And a very quality introduction to you and your brand. It is super important to do it that way. Okay. I mean, that's what you need, but how do you get started? What does it look like? I just basically was like, build a freebie, make a landing page, make a thank you page, write an email marketing automation. Do it. I'm not telling you to just go do it. Actually, that's shitty. To really get started with this, I really don't recommend just jumping into creating landing pages and giving everything away and just throwing spaghetti against the wall. I really suggest sitting down and mapping out the customer journey that you want them to take. The reason for this is that the smallest, slightest little logistical detail that you miss can put a kink in your chain, and it can totally break your process. I've seen it happen. I've had it happen. It's a pain in the ass. You have to go through everything to figure it out. Sucks a lot. So sit down. I like to get big paper, and I don't have my big paper here because construction zone. And so I don't have it here, or else I would show you. I like to get big paper and use my Sharpie and just totally map out the entire customer journey. Then make a checklist of everything you need at each step of that journey. What does it look like? Including what you need for your programs. So we really like to use WordPress and Klaviyo together to build these. If you're on Shopify, get a page builder. We use Shogun and Pagefly. Courtney has an awesome video about Pagefly versus Shogun. I think that we settle. I like Pagefly, but we use them both. But yeah, so look at what programs you're using and make yourself a checklist of everything you need so that you're not like, what did I miss? What haven't I done yet? What doesn't make any sense right now? When you go to QA and something's broken, when you have that checklist, it's so much easier to know what to do and what's broken. And remember that these things take time. So you can write a 4-page blog. Well, I can write a 4-page blog article. I don't know if you can write a 4-page blog article in like an hour and a half, but I can just like write something out, that's pretty simple. These things take a whole day or sometimes 2 days or sometimes, depending on how complicated you're getting, it can take a week or more to set up your landing page, your thank you page, your email marketing, your email automation. Your freebie can also take a long time. Just let it. I know that it is frustrating, but doing it really, really well, taking breaks and coming back, they're very, very helpful because you, as a business owner, are building something right now that will stay evergreen for your brand. This is something, it's a set it and forget it unless you make big changes or unless you just do like a annual update or something. These lead generation campaigns are a marketing funnel is pretty set it and forget it, which is awesome, which means you can take a lot of time and direct a lot of ongoing traffic to those places. We have some offers that we made when we first started, when we didn't have clients, and we were like, "What do you want to do today, Courtney?" And we'd be like, "Oh, let's make a new lead generation campaign," and then they're still totally relevant. So this is like we have a automation maps guide, which is great. We have the 10 best Shopify apps, and we have how to run a brand for less than $100 a month. We made all of those, and I put them in the description already, so you can kind of see. And each of these has they're all short form. They have a landing page, a thank you page. Most of them have a secondary CTA. I think they all do on their thank you page, and they all come with an email flow automation. So if you go through that, you'll see our flow automation, our email automation for our landing pages. Okay, well, that's what I have for you today. Again, I'm really sorry about the noise. I wasn't expecting that, but I hope you have a beautiful day, and see you soon. Bye.